So I will take this to my sewing machine now, and I will construct my welt. So after which I will be back to show you the next step. Okay guys, now I have my welt constructed, and this is what I have. As you can see, this is what I have on the wrong side, and this is what I have on the right side. So this is a double welt opening. You can see what I have here. Then on the edges, I applied a zigzag stitches on both sides of the pocket opening in order to secure the seam I have towards this side. Now that I have this done, the next step is to attach the pocket facing. So here is my pocket facing. This is the right side and this is the wrong side. So I will turn my back panel to the wrong side like so. As you can see, I have my welt in two places. This is the upper welt and this is the lower welt. So I will position my facing on the upper welt, right side facing the right side. You can see this is the right side of my welt. So I will position the right side of my facing on the upper welt like so. So the wrong side of my facing is facing up. So then I will hold the two pieces together without the back panel. Can you see what I have? So I will take this to my sewing machine and I will stitch this together with a straight stitches from edge to edge. Okay guys, now I have the facing attached together with the upper welt, and this is what I have. So this is the wrong side and this is what I have on the right side. So as you can see, the facing is showing inside the pocket. So when I attach my pocket bag, I will not be seeing this inside the pocket. So this is what will be showing inside the pocket. So now the next step is to attach the pocket bag. So in attaching the pocket bag, I will position my pocket bag like so. If your pocket bag has the wrong and the right side, make sure you do this. Okay, for my pocket bag there is no wrong or right side. I can position this any way I like it. But if your pocket bag has the right on the wrong side, you have to position it in such a way the right side is facing the right side. What do I mean by this? I will be attaching the pocket bag to the lower welt first before attaching it to the facing. Like this. Can you see the positioning? Then I will hold it together like so, and I will stitch. So I will stitch like so. After stitching, then I will open up my pocket bag and I will have it this way. So you can see this is the right side. The right side of your fabrics must be showing inside your pocket. So that is why you have to position your pocket bag right side facing the right side like so. So after stitching, I will open it up and I will apply a top stitch. Okay, now that I have this done, then I will open it up like so, then apply a top stitch. Can you see? My seam allowance is facing towards the lining. So guys, now I have this top stitch and this is what I have. You can see the top stitching line. So the next step is to fold my pocket bag like so. Then I will hold it together with my facing. After stitching the pocket bag and the facing together, the next step is to apply a top stitch as well. So my seam allowance will be facing towards the lining. So I will top stitch on the lining. Okay guys, now that I have this done, you can see I've attached the pocket bag together with the welt. So this is what I have after attaching and top stitching on the pocket bag. So this is the inside of my pocket and this is the outside of my pocket. So the next step is to close the opening I have on both sides of the pocket bag, this side and this side. So now I will be closing the opening I have on both sides. So I will start stitching from the upper part of the welt, which is here. So I will stitch along this side, I will stitch along this side, I will stitch from the upper part of the welt like so downward until I get to the lower part of the pocket bag. Okay guys, now I have my pocket bag closed by the side and this is what I have after closing. The next step is to trim off the excess fabrics I have by the side. Okay guys, now I have this done and this is what I have for my pocket bag. So here is the wrong side of my trousers and this is the right side. So this is a pocket opening. Can you see what I have? Now that I have all this done, the next step is to tack my buttons and also create my button hole. In doing this, I have my button available here. Then I will take the measurement I have on my button. That is the diameter of my button. Okay, so the measurement I have here is 1/2 inch. So this is the measurement I will use in creating my buttonhole. So in creating the buttonhole, I will get the midpoint of my pocket opening. So which is here. Okay, so my buttonhole will start below the pocket welt. So here is my welt. So my buttonhole will start under the welt, not on the welt. So from here I will measure my 1/2 inch downward. So which I marked here. So which means my buttonhole will be created from this point to this marked point. Here is the upper part of my trousers. This is the waistline. This is the upper part welt and this is the lower part welt. The button will be fixed on the lower part welt, which is this part. So you have to pay a closer attention at this point. So here is my buttonhole placement. This is where I will create my buttonhole. So my button is going to be under the buttonhole. So it's going to fall on the trousers. Can you see what I have? My pocket opening is in two places. So this is the upper part and this is the lower part. My buttonhole is going to be on the lower part while my button is going to be on the upper part. I will be tacking my button on this point and it has to align properly with my buttonhole. Because after closing my button, I will have it like so. Can you see what I have? And I have to position it in such a way after closing the button, my pocket opening is properly closed. So I will have it closed like so. So while my button will be here. So for this reason, I will hold my pocket opening like so and I will insert my button underneath and I will note the point. So now I have my button inside my trousers. So this is the positioning of my button. So this is the point I will be fixing my button. Then I will open up the upper piece. Then I will hold my button and the lower piece together like so and I will tack my button. Okay guys, now I have my button tagged and this is what I have. Okay, so the next step is to create my buttonhole, which I will be doing off the camera, and I will be back to show you the final results. Now I have my button tagged and I have my buttonhole created, and this is what I have for my buttonhole. After closing my button, I will have my pocket opening like so. So you can see my pocket opening is properly closed. And for the second piece as well, here is my button and my buttonholes. If I close this, then I will have my pocket opening properly closed. Okay guys, that will be all for now. Let's meet in the next episode, where I will be showing you how to join the front and the back panels together, how to attach the band, and how to properly fix the buttonholes.